guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebel Rounds. It is your girl, Blue Rebel O. I don't even know what I'm gonna say no more.
You did
That worked. That worked.
And I'm Pink Rebel Roxy, and you hoes can't clock me.
Okay, period.
And I'm Big Black Buck, and I came to fuck. yeah, I did.
Big Black Buck.
Said big back buck. No.
that is a tongue twister.
I know. I said big back. I'm so used to hearing it these daggone kids.
Okay, guys. So we got some good shit going on for you guys today. We're gonna get up into our first segment, which is Rebel Frequencies. And that is when we let you know how our vibes been over the past couple of weeks. And we kind of tell you how we vibed out with those vibes. And I'm gonna start actually. So past couple of weeks have been very challenging. I got sick. I got really sick. I was sick for a long time.
I lost a little weight.
A little.
Yeah, lost a little weight. However, I have been spiritually moved. It's crazy. I had actually last night I was watching a video from, I cannot remember people's names right now. I apologize, but you know the universe girl that we be watching, the pink hair, blue hair. She be having all the hair.
Her name is I don't know her real name, but she was the cowboy girl, and now she is the Ryan's Eye.
Okay,
some of the one that's always impersonating the universe.
And God, yeah. So a video came up last night, where she was talking about how we ask the universe for things, and we don't know that we're actually receiving those gifts, or not gifts, but those messages, or what we're asking for, the manifestations that we're asking for.
Yeah.
So I realized that I always ask for discipline, and I want to eat right, and I want to, get myself together. And so happened that I got sick, and I was sick for that long time, but I wasn't looking at it as a way like, this is telling me that I need to eat better. I was looking at it like, why can't I fucking eat anything? And so when that video came up, she was talking about how you would ask for to become a billionaire or something, and then you get hit with all these bills, and it's like they trying to prepare you for, what your life is going to be like, but you gotta have some discipline. You gotta know how to handle the small things before you can manage all of this money and all of these things that's coming to you. And I'm like, that is so crazy, because I started feeling that sickness again, because I started eating bad again, and I started having the same symptoms that I was having before. And I'm like, this has to be associated with what I'm eating. I'm not doing what I've been asking for. I'm not, so yeah. Along with that, I have been feeling my emotions. I feel like I'm becoming like this pro-black AF woman. I have been telling myself that I am beautiful, and I have been loving on me, and I've been feeling real good.
That is great.
Yes.
It sounds very different from the first episode.
It does. It feels different.
Yes.
It feels different. Still feeling my feels, but I'm feeling it differently. And I'm liking the way that I'm feeling it right now. And I've been standing on shiznit, and I feel good about that too. So my song that I will say actually has not been, I don't know, I don't think it has anything to do with what I've been feeling. Today my vibe has definitely been the song Better by People Are Ugly. It's a rock song. And recently it was Tim's, and it was just every song by Tim's. I love her so bad. But yeah, today has been rock music for sure.
Oh, what's your favorite part of the song?
My favorite part is if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
Hey.
Of course.
You gotta sing it.
If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
Hey.
If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
Hey.
Hey.
If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
Hey.
Got a tattoo
Of a half heart.
It was your idea from the jump start.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that song definitely was a vibe today, for sure. Okay.
Well, that's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah.
Well, my week has been normal still. It's still normal. And you know, my normal is doing the stuff that I normally do.
Mhm.
Same with the standing on business though. Like I know I stand on business like on the outside to people, but when I go home and I'm to myself, there's things that I need to stand on business with that's with myself. And I've been doing that and learning that it's not about saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna put it in my calendar and do it next week." And I'm gonna do it right when I got the idea. So it could be even so it is a such thing as a switch just like that. Because if you get the idea to do it, you do it right then and there. But if you put it in your future, it's a chance you're not gonna do that. It's a chance that anything can happen between now and that date that you set to start doing that. So yeah, I've been standing up on that. Ain't no I'm gonna do it tomorrow and I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it right as soon as I think about it.
Yep.
And it's not a look, it's a feeling. It's definitely a listening thing, and listening don't always come in words. They come in signs, they come in energy. And yeah, it's like if you got to know when you're getting a message, and you got to be listening and know what it is. But my song, believe it or not, nigga, I went to sleep after putting my kids on the bus, and the song was playing in my dream, right? And I woke up, downloaded the song on Apple Music, and I went back to sleep. Then when I woke up for real, I started listening to the song and then kept listening to the song every day after. And it's my song is Hot Boys by Missy Elliott. And she said my favorite part is y'all be trying back with the Disney and the Nick Cheese playing up with the platinum visas.
Okay.
Hot boy,
Hot
you got
what I want.
you got what I want. No, but that song just been having me like,
Okay. That's
I
definitely
don't
a vibe,
know why, but that mug just it played in a dream.
Yeah.
And then I woke up and downloaded, and then I went back to sleep. And then yeah, it kind of made me laugh though, because I was going on my morning walk, and her second verse like, "I'ma dig in your pocket, I'ma go in your wallet." I'm like, damn,
Okay.
for real? Is that money I'm founding?
Okay.
Yeah, probably. If it's in this pocket, girl. You
Hey, that came in your dream for a reason.
But yeah, that's my song. That's my vibe. I like balance and normal, not perfect. So, you know, that's what it's been. And I know why. I know why it's been like that, because you gotta take yourself serious.
Yep.
So yeah, that's been it.
Period.
What about you, bud?
Shit, my week has been very, very rocky. But me, you know, I just take things day at a time, you know, and I've been realized that, you know, you can't worry about things that's not in your control. So, and no need, like you kind of like what you were saying, you can't really worry about tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? You can't plan for the future. So you'll be setting yourself up. So you can only do what you can one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Obstacles always get thrown out there. So you just got to do what you can to, you know, keep pushing through that shit. So I don't know really what else to say about that, but I haven't found no song really though. I listen to a lot of music, but me, I've been finding myself to do a lot of solitude. I just, you know, isolate myself if I feel like, you know, my energy is all over the place. And that's another thing. My vibe is up and down, up and down. But I try to be high vibrational, you know, eating right, try to, you know, keep a good positive mindset, you know, and it's tough. When you're dealing with people, it's tough.
But
It make you want to crash
you
out.
can do it.
Stuff.
You
It
can
is.
do it.
You
Listen,
can do it. You
No,
can do
seriously.
it all night
No,
long. I can do
seriously.
it.
freaking head
Yeah,
off.
so.
Okay. No, but seriously, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till you finish so I can give you my insight.
But yeah, so yeah, that's just what I've been going on, having going on. And that's just how I live my life day to day, and just, I'm always trying to find different outlets to things. With anybody, whether it's a girlfriend, a sibling, or a cousin or whatever, I'm just always trying to exude positive energy amongst everybody because I'm trying to be a better me. But hey, I said that shit be hard, so I be wanting to crash out on motherfuckers.
It is hard.
That ain't the way to go. Cause shit,
It is hard dealing with yourself, learning how
it
to
is.
not
I'm
let
growing.
stuff trigger you, especially when it do come to family members and people that grew up with you and they still viewing you as who you trying to grow out of. So it's like, hey, you gotta address me differently. You can't address me like that because you're gonna take me somewhere I outgrew.
He said, I'm bucked like the fuck. I'm bucked that don't give a fuck.
He said, I ain't bucked to shut up.
Okay.
Straight like that shit. And that's just really me, and I live a pretty normal life. Work, kids, be around family, I hang out here and there. Ain't nothing too much major going on, but like you say, I try not to keep, I don't let nobody get too close or too comfortable with me, because anybody will do something to you, everybody got their own mind. Your mind can flip at any moment. It happens every day. People killing people and shit. Kids wake up deciding they want to kill their family, I've told people about that motherfucker, and I told motherfucker, I watch everybody that I'm around, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm watching my kids too, because shit, just because they're my kid don't mean shit. Your mind can flip.
Why the fuck you sound like a conversation I have with myself the other day? I literally said that. I promise you, bro.
Y'all
you
sound
really
like
do gotta watch anybody. Don't matter.
Yeah.
Anybody will do. It's not even to be.
I'm sorry.
Negative.
It's just fun. No, it's funny to me though. Like, cause it's like that nigga said, I don't give a fuck with my kids. I'm watching them niggas. He sound like that nigga that I seen on Facebook that was talking about the babies, and how babies be. This nigga said,
dude.
Yeah, nigga talking about how the babies be tricking people and shit because they be crying and they know when to stop crying and shit. That's why that was funny to me. But you are right. It's just that was funny.
When it comes out like that,
Yeah.
somebody else
They take it offensive.
but I know
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
what
just
you
a
talking
self-awareness
about.
and protection that I have over my life.
Exactly.
So how am I wrong for thinking like that?
You're
Just
not wrong. You're not wrong.
Motherfucker told me I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I can't say no names. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are.
I mean, you can, but you don't have to. No,
everybody got their own perspective. I got exactly what you said. I didn't take it the wrong way. I understood. I had the same conversation with myself. Like, it's, you have to protect yourself from anybody. It's not they gonna snake you, but you don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. You can
really
raise them to be as good as you want them to be, but let's be honest, we all have heard stories about how a kid may have done their mama a certain way or a mama done their kid a certain way. Like, you do supposed to protect your being and yourself from everybody. And shit, if you got to protect yourself from yourself, you better tell yourself, hey, self, you stop that shit. For real. What would be your theme song then? Since you said you don't got a specific song, what would be your theme song of what?
Can't trust no nigga. No, you can't.
I don't know. One of my favorite songs is about Rich Homie Quan Reloaded though. Like, this is where the bitch said I wouldn't be shit. I don't know, it just feel like it's motivational to me. Like, every time I feel like I'll get a different stepping stone in life, if I got a promotion at work or something, or I just got a new car, so I feel like I want to, you know what I'm saying, this is a self-accomplishment, and that's a song that always makes me feel good. Like, I can always listen to that song.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Rich Reloaded. Listen to that shit.
Oh, we know it.
Well,
I know it. I'm sure she know it. Yeah. She know it.
You know that shit.
What makes you think I don't know it?
I don't know, man.
What you think me showing people? It'd be a couple of people that just be thinking that I'm a certain kind of way, and then be like, I ain't even finna tell you. You about to
you gonna find out that she is she has a little bit more spunk than you think. Okay.
But yeah. So now that we've gotten into our vibes, y'all, let's get into the other vibes. Okay, what you got up in your cup?
I got me some rosé. Some rosé. I'm not gonna say the name from where I got it from yet because we waiting for sponsors. So if you want to sponsor us on drinking your drink and letting us know, letting you know what we think.
I knew that was coming. That's why I'm like, I know where it's going.
You know me so much. But yeah, I'm drinking rosé. It's pretty good too.
I got the same thing in my cup, but I ain't drank it yet, y'all. Girl is on a journey. But I am gonna sip it. I ain't even finna sit up here and act like no saint, because that ain't who I am. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little sip later though.
And what about you, old Buck? Buck for
And I got reposado because my name is Buck. It's always on tuck and finishing, brother.
He like to fuck. That boy do like to fuck. I know it.
I can't tell him that either.
Well, you know what? Actually, let's do a toast.
Okay.
Right. Y'all want to say something with y'all toast? Y'all want to toast anything?
Cheers to good vibes.
Okay, cheers to good vibes and raising them vibrations.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Woo!
You was hilarious, dude.
I'm just kidding. Alrighty.
Look at the motherfuckers in their eyes and tell them what we about to do.
Hey, listen here. we don't tolerate anything. We rebels for a reason, and we would just like to share our experiences and voice what we have to say. So this segment is about tolerating.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, so Dre, what are some things you don't tolerate?
Golly.
He put you right on the spot.
Right on the spot.
Right now. Tell me what's going on.
Well, things that I don't tolerate is motherfucking bullshit. I don't tolerate no bullshit. Okay?
No bullshit, no cow shit, no chicken shit.
Okay?
You heard what I said.
You heard what I said now. But no, honestly, I'm realizing more than ever. It's like I always knew that I had a low tolerance for things, but now I'm just like, oh yeah, one and done. You'll be lucky if you get to 0.5 and a half. Because at this point, I don't have the tolerance for just anything that I feel like I will get out of character for. I'm not gonna say anybody can bring me out of character. I'm gonna take full accountability for my own actions. If I feel like I will act a certain way towards it, I just don't tolerate it. I have had a lot of things that has been testing me to where I had to, apply my stand on businessmanship. And I feel like I've been doing a really good job at that. Like I just went to an interview and I felt like the job would have been great for me considering my experiences. Bless you.
Thank you.
My experience and the fields that I've been working in. So I'm like, this will be a great job. And the interview, I feel like it went great. Bless you. Everything flowed. And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm finna get this job. And so after the interview, the lady emailed me and she was like, we're looking for someone we're looking for someone that could do longer than a year. The only thing that kind of threw me off was the fact that you didn't have you didn't tell us what your goals were with this job. So when she interviewed me, she asked me, what are your short-term and long-term goals? And I told her what my short-term and long-term goals were. One would think that you were talking about the job, and one would think that you're talking about in general. You didn't specify, so I told you what my short-term and long-term goals were, and it did not include the job.
Yeah.
And so when she emailed me that, I was just like, I don't know how to take this. Yeah, like I'm like, I don't know how I should respond to this. So I told her, well, I let her know, like, I can see myself working here. However, I also have other things that I'm doing, which I told you in the interview. I didn't say it like this, but I let her know I have other things that I'm doing, which I explained in the interview. And I felt like that was just a moment to speak up for myself, because I didn't like how the message came across to me.
Yeah.
And I felt like I handled it gracefully, but also letting you know, like, don't play on words with me. Don't I don't know. I just felt like she was trying to be funny. Also, I don't like to say this because I don't like to believe in it because of the type of woman that I am. But a lot of black women, they do get a little bit of power and they go on power trips. So I already knew where she was coming from. Whether anybody else would have picked up on that, for me and where I'm at with my journey, I already know what you was trying to do, because I already know how I presented myself in that interview. So I don't have tolerance for people playing on words with me, or um trying to manipulate a situation. Don't do that with me, because if I feel like I'm under attack, and that's for me, if I feel like I'm being attacked, or I feel like I'm being little girled or whatever, I'm gonna take it a certain way. I know how to respond professionally, but I'm gonna make you feel it. And that's all up to you and how you respond to it. I've also had that experience with family. Shit. I got family that would try me in ways where I felt like, no, we're not gonna do that. And if I gotta call you out on the little bitty bullshit that I'm noticing because you think that you about to flip some shit, hey, it's gonna be what it is. And how you handle it, how you receive that, that's on you. I'm letting you know where I'm coming from. I'm gonna be direct. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. And I ain't gonna lie, I like being direct.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
It is a good feeling. It's a good feeling when you went your whole motherfucking life letting people talk to you a certain way, or you let them get by with so many things. I pride myself on being graceful and just letting people have it. But nah. Mm-mm.
No, siree.
No, ma'am. You can't have that no more.
Okay.
It's mine.
Exactly.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. So yeah. So that's some things that I won't tolerate.
Yeah. I feel you on that job stuff.
Yeah.
So
and let me tell you that it was inspired by you. A lot of people, I'm gonna just give my girl her flowers. We got this thing where we our life is kind of mirroring each other. And so, hey, one gotta go through something for the other one to see, oh, I probably should handle it this way next time. Cause I like how it worked for you. Not jealousy. I see how that worked for you. And I do want the same thing. So let me take that approach. I am inspired by how you've been handling shit. And I had to let me see what I can do, because I'm over here steady getting the same results. I don't like the same results no more. I'm 30 now. Okay.
Yep. Yep. And there it go though. Like when you get tired of ending up in the same spot, that's when it's gonna be like, all right, let me do the part that I can control. Same thing with what Buck was saying, like anything that's out of your control, then don't give it no energy. And but if it's in your control, yeah, do something about it. And I did recently let go of a job that I stayed at because I loved what I did. I love what I do, period. And that's what kept me there. But what made me feel like, what had me tolerating stuff that I know is making me uncomfortable, I know damn well that I don't operate like this with letting and allowing shit like this. But because I was in a setting with so it was like you gotta watch the way you react, or you're gonna be they don't do it to where how we do when we just talking to each other. We could talk something out. We can probably raise our voice at each other, and not saying that that's okay, but we could probably raise our voice at each other, and then it'd be like, okay, yeah, you need to regroup or whatever we do about it. We not aiming to take nothing away from each other. But with them, it could work in a way where you do that, then your career is over, because I'm connected and I will call people and tell them not to deal with you. Now, I'm not saying that this is what happened, because I prevented that from happening, but I did get the game from in beauty school. I didn't go to beauty school here. I went in another state. So dealing with them and going through seeing that some of them don't know no better, and ignorance really is bliss. Some of them are not ignorant though. Some of them do really, they do really got a heart and they genuine. And from those, I learned from both. I learned from the ones who are ignorant, and I learned from the ones who were genuine. And they let me know, they knew that I was emotional. Now they did try the little tactic of, you do that again, I'm gonna kick you out and blah blah. But then she really didn't want to do that. She wanted to really see what was going on and what was happening. And then when I opened up to her and I let her know like what was really going on, because I'm up here sticking to a street code, but I'm in a school with people who tested me. So that whole, don't snitch. So I'm not walking around saying, oh, she doing this and she doing that and she said this, and I'm up here, I'm being like how I grew up.
Right.
So when she did what she needed to do, it came to a point where, yeah, you did that, and I'm about to put your ass out, and you got 2 hours left. I don't care, I'll kick you out of here with only 2 hours left to graduate. So that's when, I let her know what was going on, and that's all she wanted. And I found out she really didn't want to kick me out. Then she dropped some gems on me and let me know, when you go out into the real world, you get in them salons and shit, they're not gonna fuck with you if you acting like that. And they are connected. They're gonna call their people and say, don't fuck with her. This what she be doing. And she's this. Her husband black. I'm not saying that's the only reason why, but hey, her husband black, her kid half black. But yeah, she dropped gems on me. I carried it with me, and it caused me to tolerate stuff that I knew I wasn't okay with, because I love what I do. And being in Wisconsin, it is pretty segregated in that industry, because it's not about how good you are. I've applied to salons without my face. I've applied with my voice and my work. And with my work, they see that, oh, you do our hair. I do everybody hair, but I know what your establishment is, and I know what you want. So let me show you what I can do with what it is that you want. And then there's an expectation. And then when you see that it's a black woman with her natural hair coming up in this mug with tattoos and stuff, then it's like, oh, you know what? We ain't even hiring no more. I literally have emails that say we're looking for someone in particular. They like that word. That's I'm noticing that. And these people are not my oppressors, which is something I had to tell myself, because it could be discouraging to somebody who new or fresh out of school and they passionate about something, but it seemed like the opportunities is always in the hands of people who not very fond of us. So it's like, are you gonna crawl and beg and all of that? You gonna get on your knees and beg for an opportunity with us, or are you gonna be prideful and you gonna tolerate the shit that you dealing with right now until you can make your own moves? Those are the decisions I was faced with. So I decided to believe in myself and be like, you know what, I don't need you, and it's coming with all this stress and all that shit. But with that, I did get blessed with an opportunity to to get better benefits,
Mhm.
better pay, like a better work environment, all of that, all because I stood up for myself. Like what you
Mhm.
said with the lady. I went up in that interview. I didn't even, he came to me actually. I went in that interview and I said what I am not dealing with.
Mhm.
Said this is not what I'm doing. If this is what y'all gonna be doing, I'm not fit to work here. I'm not gonna be dealing with this. I'm not gonna be dealing with that. If I make you some money, I don't want no pizza party. I am a grown woman. I have children. I would like an incentive that is beneficial to my stability, not to my stomach.
Mhm.
So
I know that's right.
the guy even he laughed because he like, I can't believe you was dealing with this. This is a white man though.
Mhm.
This is a white man. He said it sounds like people are intimidated by you and you got a voice and you speak up for yourself and that scares them. So they try to keep you in that lower position and underpay you and all of that to quote unquote remind you that you work for them. And he said, I guarantee you, I'm giving you paperwork. He said, we not doing anything you want to be trained on. You let me know. It's going to be an extensive training. He said, I like you. I want people like you on my team. And like, I didn't get to start with them right away, but I can tell that this man is excited to have me on the team. And there's actually his right hand person who trains everybody is a strong black woman. And she asked me in my second interview, she said, how would you feel if I was coaching you on the floor? I said, I would love that actually. Like, please don't leave me, black woman. I know that when you're teaching me, I'm not worried about, oh, her voice sound like this, or you being condescending, or you being afraid of me and my energy. So you don't want to tell me when I'm messing up. I don't need that. I don't need nobody timid. I need somebody who is confident and like our eye is on the same prize. And we said the same thing. Like, hey, I said, I'm not here to look for nobody to be my best friend or babysit my feelings. I'm here to be challenged. And I knew that that's what she was going to give me. So, um, it was like I took that leap of faith to leave something that wasn't serving me and found something better. And I'm excited about it. And I'm getting myself together for it so that I'm not doing the same patterns. Like y'all saw me last week be late. I'm late to everything. Well, I was. I'm not gonna claim that. I was late to everything. It don't matter if it's fun or not. Like, you know, people be like, oh, you gonna come late for something serious, but you're gonna be on time for a party. No, I'm gonna be late for a party too, even if it's mine. But I've been working on not doing that no more. I've been working on time management. I'm not perfect, but I have been thinking ahead, coming up with a plan, coming up with routines, trying to figure out a good sleep schedule for myself, knowing my body and what I need in order to get that, show up as my best self, because this is an opportunity that I've been looking for, and that's what I want to do. I want to show up as my best self so I can get to where I want to go in my career. But yeah, like that's my little toleration story.
Okay, no, you good, girl. And what
Well,
about you?
Well, my toleration story is very extensive. I don't even know where to start, but I'll just say my toleration story can be it's just dealing with people in general. People like to what's the word I'm trying to say? Like capitalize on you. Like if you say you like a genuine person, you always want to help somebody, whatever, and somebody knows this about you. You know, you can read people too. So, and I read that I'm very keen with that, and and I understand what kind of person I am. So I read people. So I used to allow somebody to like try to get over on me or whatever, just so I can like let them burn themselves. But nah, like y'all was saying, no sir, I'm nipping that shit right in the bud. I don't even have a story. It's day to day for me, and that's my story. And just I don't care who it is. I don't care. I used to get dead wrong a lot and tolerated a lot, even when I knew something wasn't right or whatever. It don't matter what the situation is. Somebody always how I view life, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people always have ulterior motives for things, So that's just how I view life, given how I was raised and the things that I've seen and how I've got did. So it just molded me to be a rebel,
Okay.
and have these rebellious thoughts. I was rebellious a lot when I was a child, and I rebelled against everybody, and at school, at home, my friends, a lot of people, just shit wasn't right. So
Mhm.
shit, I learned a lot early.
Mhm.
And I've seen a lot, and I've been through a lot early. I'm only 34 now, and I've been through a whole lot of shit. I'm about 55 shit, so that's my story, is my everyday life, and
I feel
that's
that. I feel that.
That's what's up, bud.
Excuse me. So I'm gonna ask you I'm gonna ask all of us a question, like even myself. And these questions that definitely go with the topic today. However, they can be with any relationship. So we don't gotta specifically say intimate relationships. I know a lot of people like to lean towards intimate relationships.
Yeah.
No, we attack everybody.
That's why we rebels.
Okay, we get on everyone's ass.
I got shit to say.
No, seriously. So, one of the questions is, why do we sometimes tolerate things in relationships with anybody that we clown someone else for putting up with? Like, why would you tolerate your parents treating you a certain way, and then you see somebody on TV, they mama calling them every name in the book?
Girl, get out of my head.
And I'm laughing at them because they doing it.
I'm in my head about like a parent relationship.
Yeah.
I just wasn't trying to keep getting into that because I feel like I talk about that every episode.
There's an episode for that, actually. But no, but I only use that as an example because I guess that, I mean, just steer away from the romantic relationships. I know what relationships I'm going to use. It's definitely going to be family. And I'm going to say family, not even friends, because people I look at as family. So I'm going to get all up into mom's ass.
On people, fam.
No Vaseline.
Okay, no Vaseline, baby. We like it rough and raw.
Came to fuck.
No, but seriously. Woo. Hemorrhoids, okay?
Ketchup on the hot dog.
Okay. Now we get But no, we about to get up in there. We is finna get in there. Okay? Yeah, I'm talking about in it.
My boo be saying that.
What?
Like, you so dang Georgia. Get in there.
Okay?
That should be funny because you hear it on the song, and I'm like, all you people down here really talk like that.
They do. They all sound the same.
Yeah, get in there.
Can't wait to go out there.
I don't miss them folks.
Anyways, but yeah, why do we sometimes tolerate things in relationships that we clown someone else for putting up with? What do you think?
I feel like that people do that, maybe, don't quote me, that they try to mask their pain or hurt, you know what I'm saying? Because a person know when they getting did wrong or whatever, like if it's something that you wouldn't tolerate, because obviously it's some bullshit to you or whatever, like it don't matter, like I always say, it don't matter what the situation is. If it's something you don't tolerate, why try to mock somebody else? Stand up for that person. If you see somebody getting did wrong, I wouldn't mock nobody, Well, I have though, but I've grown to learn that I've grown. I've been through a lot of things. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about a lot of shit.
Okay.
So that's why I can speak on certain things. If I don't have nothing to say, then I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that's probably what it is. People would like to mask it, and then they in the back of their mind while they watching an episode on TV, or they see their cousin getting treated a certain way, and they laughing. Ooh, your mom be talking crazy as hell to you, but then you going through the same shit at home. Low key, you sad as a motherfucker in the back of your mind, like, damn, I'm probably finna get my ass beat when I go home.
No, seriously.
And that's what I think. That's what it be though. They try to project their pain to happiness. People be sad, like it's just fucked up out here. It's a lot of bad juju on planet Earth here. It's a lot of bad juju.
I like that explanation. People do be deflecting
a lot. Nobody likes to be held accountable.
You ever make like the bully stuff? Like, the bully usually always got something going on at home. It's like projection, but the deflection is embarrassing. The weenie. That's what we call them, the weenie. But yeah, I've grown as well to keep my mouth off people's business, because you can find yourself going through the same shit that you said about, and it don't matter if, well, I said that about her boyfriend, but yeah, now you going through that with your favorite cousin. You know, just the example of some shit. But yeah, minding your own business will definitely help you figure out your own shit, and you will find out, damn, I am going through the same thing, and I don't want to end up the way that she is, because I don't want to tolerate this shit no more. So let me work on my shit. Now, if he or she come to me and ask for some advice on how to get through it because we going through the same thing, then yeah. But as far as talking about what somebody going through and making that your joy, I just think that's a very miserable trait to have. Now, if somebody because I'm, baby, listen, if somebody did you wrong or something, and then, you know, some karma came onto them and you laugh about it, that's different. Because it's like, aha, bitch. And I'm not saying that's right, but I am saying that's sometimes that might be a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, bitch, I don't feel bad for you. Or nigga, I don't feel bad for you because you deserve it.
Yeah.
If you
I
a
don't
fucked
feel
up
that.
individual,
Yeah.
then you probably do
Yeah,
deserve it. That's
like,
probably why I
but-
would do something like that.
Yeah, but as far as y'all silly. But as far as like just pointing at somebody's problems and not paying attention to your own, yeah, it's very miserable, and you're neglecting your own shit. Like, tend to your own shit, mind your own business.
But they say misery loves company.
Woo,
Yeah,
that has
but
been...
not all misery, baby. If I feel miserable, I want everybody to leave me alone.
Yeah.
If I'm happy, I
And
want everybody to
say
leave me
that
alone.
that's misery then. Misery to me seems just like you don't know how to be by yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that's miserable. Not knowing how to be alone. Not knowing how to leave other things alone. Like, staying out of people's business. Like, you ain't no way your bills ain't paid. You ain't got the things that you really want or you need. Your house is a mess. You just can't keep up with
You ain't taking your vitamins.
Right. You can't keep up with your responsibilities. Like, you just got all of these things going on in your life.
Y'all
Like,
ran out of milk yesterday.
right.
Bitch, it's so
Your
much
kids
to do.
is hungry. Your kids don't know how to read. Like, you got all of this stuff that you can be teaching your child, but instead you would rather gossip about who ain't got this because people don't see your skeletons, because your closet is closed. And these people living in this exposed ass house, they got everything shown, or somebody exposed it. Like, it's easy to just go and to be in somebody else's business, but you got all of this shit going on and you're literally focused on that. That's miserable. Yeah. I think, or for me, that's what I believe that misery is. When I go through things, I don't even like calling my friends and telling them that I'm going through things, because I know that I'm permitting energy. I know how my friends are, so I know that we pick up on each other's energy. I don't want to give that to them when I'm going through my toughest times. Like I just text you the other day and asked you was you woke, but I had to bring myself back. Like, no, we're not finna do that. Feel this emotion, get over it. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. Like, it was a hard thing to do because I'm so used to picking up my phone. Like, I need to call her, but I'm not even aware of what she may be feeling in that moment. And I'm not even thinking in that moment to even ask her, hey, you got something going on? Because I'm finna lay it all on you. Nope. I had to, yeah. So I had to.
So you know how you said how our lives be mirroring each other? I'm on the other side of that. I'm learning to not pick my phone up every time one of my sisters call me. For real. And because I know my role. Yeah. I know how I am about y'all. Yeah. So I'm not finna pick up every single phone call no more. Because here I am trying to be a hero and trying to pour into y'all when I need to be pouring into myself. Exactly. And then at the end of the day, I'm feeling drained because I ain't got nothing left for me.
Because you done poured everything.
Yeah, literally.
Now you depleted.
And that's hard too, though.
It is hard.
So you when you are a person like me, I'm a big sister. That shit tatted on me. Oh, it's on this one. I'm a big sister.
Yeah.
So that's I want to protect. I want to cover. I want to make sure you good. I want to make sure you happy. And it's like, well, what about you? Why you got to do it for you at the end of the day? Do it for you at the beginning of the day, boo.
Listen, that big sister role is natural for you. Like, I swear to God, because there has been moments where I'm laughing because I'm thinking about them. Like, she stepped into a big sister role, and even at that point, I already had it in my head to just be like, okay, it is what it is. Like, you don't get mad about it, but I see how she is about her sisters, and I'm just like, she funny because if it just left out, took my keys and was gone. She was gone. I'm like, did she just leave? She was out the house, but it was just like, her heart, where it's coming from. So you can't be mad about it. I just laughed. I'm like, she funny as a bitch. But I understand it, especially now, like, because I'm a big sister as well. I always asked for a big sister. And when I thought that I had a big sister, I had a big ass hater. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it because I know I still look at her as a sister. I love her. But my truth is that my sister was a hater or is a hater. I don't know where she at in her process right now because I had to detach from that. And when it comes to having somebody around you that you think is gonna help, like gonna walk through this with you, and it turns out to be like you finding out all these, and it's nothing bad as far as like she talked about me or she did. It's how I felt that energy. Like, I've been around you long enough. I can feel you. You ain't fucking with me the way I thought you was. And then it took for somebody to come in and show me, oh, you deserve to have a big sister. You need a big sister. I've been pushed by the sister that I have in my life. I'm not going to say now because I don't want her out of my life. I just want her distant right now. But having the sister that I have right now, I'm like, I've been doing a lot of shit that I couldn't see myself doing. And with the relationships that I had around me all this time, I feel like I tolerated too much in those relationships and I never got anything. I was drained. I never even seen myself talking like this. I never seen myself talking about who I can become. I didn't see who I am becoming. I didn't even know that person existed because it was me always fighting against everybody, or even thinking that, like, I really just felt like that person was not going to be able to show themselves. Like, I wouldn't have never even expected to even be here with the podcast. I've been really tackling things because of one person telling me that I can do it. I know a lot of people would take offense to this when they see it because it's even with that, like, you feel like you're a rebel. Like, you have to. I'm still getting out of that phase of feeling like I gotta give everybody acknowledgement or explanation when I'm giving one person. I noticed the change in me from having one person come into my life. I'm not saying that nobody else didn't want that for me, but they didn't give me the space to get there. Like, I was so confided. I was so scared. It was a lot of things. But removing the people that I feel like was definitely that energy, that just even when you releasing so much and you trying to tell somebody that, oh, this is going on, and you like, damn, why the fuck did I just tell this person that?
Yeah.
Why did I just
low vibration,
man
cancer to your life,
man? Excuse me. It was consuming the hell out of the positivity that I was trying to fill
myself
up with. Like, energy vampires are real.
Yeah.
And the people that, when I don't care, your intuition definitely gonna let you know when enough is enough.
Oh yes.
Your intuition is gonna let you know. If you want to fight against that, even with a relationship, I wouldn't say it was. Now this is what I'm gonna say, an intimate relationship, but it wasn't nothing serious enough to be like, oh, that was my man or anything like that. But even with the intimate relationship that I was in, that person literally using me, like using me for everything for them. And I know I was given to this person. That person will gaslight me to believing like, am I doing enough? What am I doing wrong? And no, I was really giving my all, like going back and I'm thinking like I was giving too much. Even during my grieving, I was still trying to tell this person how they were more important than me actually grieving. I did get hit with that instant switch. Like, no, like you gonna either keep on getting these same results. You're back where you started. Now you're back where you started and you lost something bigger than you ever lost before. What are you finna do differently? Hey, baby, I had to cut them people off.
No, that's right.
You're supposed to. Shit.
In the great words of K Camp, it is nothing to cut that bitch off. Costs nothing.
Oh, that was a hit, wasn't it?
It was one of my favorites.
I just had a little flashback.
That was everybody's favorite.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I was a
That was
kid.
mine.
So me and my son like that song. I'm sorry.
Listen, that was a good time. Those days were nice.
Yep, I'm sure. Think about it. Yes, that was me and my baby song. He be like, you know that part when he be like, cut that bitch off. He used to be like, that's how my son used to be. Fucking 3 years old.
Okay. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. But yeah, so did you answer? Did we get to you? I feel like I was talking a lot.
You know what? But it went so smooth.
On what though? I
don't even remember either. I'm not gonna lie.
It's cool though.
All right. I feel like you did. Well, hey, we're going on to question number 2.
Go on to question number next.
Question number next.
Next. That is funny.
Do you think that people are more forgiving of toxic traits in friendships than in partners? Or do you think it's the other way around?
Oh, I think people are more, I believe that people are more forgiving in friendships than relationships, because when you've been intimate with a person, you know a person like the back of they know the back of their hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now you sharing energy with this person. You sleep with this person. You get to see this person as they self, how they is at home. You see everything because this person is now comfortable with you. Mm-hmm. So you letting this person into your life and your personal space. So now, so you kind of let yourself be, more like open to this person. You being vulnerable with this person. You will share information with this person you probably thought you would never share with nobody else. Right. So this is your person. So I think that's why somebody would be more forgiving to somebody in a friendship versus a relationship, because you might be more open with your best friend or a close friend, but because you are intimate with this person, you have a ultimate attraction to this person.
So
whether
you
it's
think
sexual
that
or
because
mental.
of all of those, that they wouldn't forgive them more easier? Like you wouldn't think that it's easier to forgive somebody that you share everything with than somebody that because I'm gonna let you finish. I'm just saying, you don't think that it would be easier because you share everything with them?
Okay, I'll say it depends on like how you are with that person. Like, say if you share some very sensitive information with a motherfucker, and they said, "Oh, I'll never use that against you. I'll never," you know what I'm saying? Then now you finally tell them something you probably never told your closest sibling or your parent, and they, obviously you betrayed my trust because you said you would never do this, and now you did what you said you wouldn't do, and this is something you always say, it's something you battle with. Damn, and I feel comfortable with telling you this. I never told nobody this.
Yeah.
And you 43 years old and you finally tell somebody something that you never told nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you living a nice, extensive life, and you finally told somebody that you've been holding this information all this time. I feel betrayed like a motherfucker. Like, damn, like you
don't
somebody
think you
I
could
confide with
them for that.
and I'm probably just speaking because that's that. Well, I ain't gonna lie. That's me though.
That's an
So I can't.
experience.
Yeah,
I
I
agree
can't
with you
speak
though.
on nobody else really how they would move.
Yeah,
with that.
I think that, and now it's from my own experiences.
Yeah.
I do feel like friends have I have felt more pain from friends than I have from a dude. And I don't know, I'm gonna do a theory thing here. It may be because growing up, people women telling you all niggas ain't shit. Niggas gonna do this. So it's like you already got in your head that a nigga is gonna do that.
Yeah.
Versus, you know, you always seeing your mama or your older people in your family with their friends. You don't never see no falling out. You see them having a good time with them. So you got this idea, okay, niggas ain't shit, friends are the shit. So you're accepting all this stuff from your friends because it's like, oh, you know, but we friends though. We gonna get through this shit. Like with this nigga, he can get cut the fuck off. Like it's other niggas.
Yeah.
Versus versus when your friend is doing some shit, you forgiving because you like, okay, she probably gonna grow out of it. Or we've been friends since we was 8. We been friends since we was 5. And versus being with the nigga, we've been together since we was 16, which is too goddamn long for me to be putting up with this shit. So deuces, nigga. So yeah, that's why I agree with the whole I feel like you're more accepting and tolerating of your friends than you are of your partner. And again, this also may be a maturity thing because I was always bros before hoes. But hoes don't come before husbands.
That's true.
Come on now.
So and but I that didn't come until I got older. Like hoes don't come before husband, but bros come before hoes. And it's like if you get it, you get it. I was gonna explain it, but I'm like, nah, I really, because that was for the people who get it.
Yeah.
If you know,
If
you know.
You get it, yeah.
Those who get it got it.
Yeah. But yeah, I have forgave and accepted and tolerated a lot from my female friends throughout all my years of having friends. I've had lots of friends. Again, I'm a sister. And I've been in a house and I grew up with girls with different personalities, different generations. Like all of us is 20 years apart. Like it's a 20-year gap from number 1 to number 7. Then she just adopted somebody. So I got a baby sister now that's fucking 8 months. So now it's a 33-year gap. But so I know girls, I gave grace to girls so much.
Yeah.
But with niggas, I didn't play. Now I don't play with nobody. I don't play with nobody. And it's like when I stop playing with everybody, that's when the ones with them toxic traits and shit, and they start falling off. And really not being so close and having that distance, it help you to be able to see a person for real. Because you all up close, you can't see. It's like because we too close. But if you step back, I can see all these little ridges. I see these squares. I can see the styrofoam behind there. I can see that this made of metal. Like you can really see when you're not so close. And then now you see all the shit that was way too fucking close to your face, and you like, damn. Okay, so it's not a bad thing that you moving the fuck around. And
this is a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, but it again, it's
still painful though.
Yeah, it's very painful. And I think I had a friend that I had lost, and I cried for 4 days about that person. 4 fucking days. Headache. I'm at work. I'm at work. Can't fucking function and all of this shit. Like the shit hurt me so bad because I didn't want that to happen. Like, no. I wanted her to go with me in my future, please. No, why is this happening? All the stuff that we did together, and we said we was gonna do this. Like, just crashing the fuck out about a bitch. I listened to How to Hate by Lil Wayne and T-Pain all 4 days. Because, bitch, don't you call me talking about the mother dudes.
Nigga.
It's like
Ooh.
I
Things be
felt
funny when you look back at it. I
It
swear,
do.
but
It
in the
hurts so
moment,
bad.
it
But
be
I'm glad it happened.
terrible.
Yeah, in the moment, that shit
It do be
hurts so
terrible.
bad. I ain't never cried about no friend, but I cried about that friend.
Yeah.
I cried about that friend. And I was fucked up about it because, like, my nigga, not me having to cut people off in my 30s. Not me having, like, it's like, what the fuck? But then, when I, again, that separation period that we had, me laying in my bed at night thinking about that shit, everything I ignored replaying in my head. Everything that I should have been said something about. I should have been nipped in the fucking butt. I didn't. Just, again, tolerating my toxic friend. But let it be a nigga. You do one thing and you cut the fuck off. I'm not crying about shit. Fuck you. Goodbye.
Whew.
But yeah, so I agree with you, Buck. I do agree with it's easier to tolerate toxic behaviors from a friend more than a companion, based off my experience.
Well, I agree with both of you. However, I disagree as well. And I'm only gonna say I disagree because, of course, I had it both ways where toxic friend, toxic nigga. But that last nigga, I couldn't let that nigga go. I don't know what it was. I really don't know.
Come back to
Some
me.
say it was the magic that I infused into. Did a little magic there. I wasn't doing it intentionally. I just got that good on this plan. But no, seriously though, I think that that situation had me realize, because maybe it's, I don't know. I think it's just like both for me in with this question, because with my toxic friend sister, I kept giving her chances. And I feel like I gave her the same amount of chances that I gave this nigga that I was fucking with. I gave them both too many chances. And they kept on saying, oh, she's gonna forgive me for this. Let me see how far I can go the next time. Only difference is, I feel like with my sister, she's not aware of what she was doing.
And that shit is dangerous.
And
though.
that is very
not
dangerous.
To egg on the feelings that you got to her, but an awareness is so fucking dangerous.
It is because you not seeing that you are the problem. And I keep telling you why you're the problem, and it's not coming with any change. So I had to be like, you know what? I gotta stop dealing with my sister. And the sad part is, I stopped dealing with my sister before I realized before I accepted that I had to stop dealing with this nigga. And the nigga, he didn't wear my ass out. I'm talking about, I'm still standing. It's like, I'm surprised that I felt like if I stopped dealing with him, I had nothing left. And this is what I felt, because I'm gonna blame that on the insecurities. I'm blaming that on just not accepting who I am today, yesterday, or the days before, or when I was fucking with him. But I say that to say, it's both for me. For my experience, it's both. I do feel like, though, intimate relationships are forgiven a lot easier than friendships. I've seen so many friends choose their intimate relationship over their friendships. Like, you would think because somebody is actively sleeping with you and can bring you back incurable diseases, and or they might be whooping your ass from, here to North Dakota, or they might I don't know, niggas just be going overboard when you give them so many chances. They take it to hell, and them girls will literally stand by their man. They will stick beside him. And for me, I had an experience where I just drug it a little longer than I drug that friendship. Both were toxic. I I wanted to see where I can go. I really wanted this man to work out. Like, I really wanted it to work out. I feel like with my sister, I knew you longer, and we're just not getting there. And I cannot take it anymore. But him, he still got time. So that's just how I view it. Or that's how I viewed it. I do think that I mean,
I
it can
heard
be either
that
or.
mindset before, and when I heard it, I was disgusted with it.
Yeah.
Again, it was before I was still growing,
Mhm.
but I was disgusted with that, like how you use you knowing your friend longer,
Mhm.
but not the fact that the betrayal included both of them
Mhm.
to be like, oh well, I knew her longer, so I'm gonna okay. When you get back with him, he gonna do that to you again. 9 times out of 10, you could cut both off, and of course that'll never be your friend. He'll never be your nigga. You ain't gonna never be betrayed. You can move on,
Exactly.
but because you wanted a nigga so bad, because you not very secure with yourself,
Mhm.
and because you don't believe in self love
Mhm.
and finding yourself first, you subjecting yourself to this scenario. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like staying with the nigga is not gonna make the shit no better. I
Mhm.
mean, it's gonna make him love you more, but you're gonna resent him in the end because you still in that situation. It still happened.
I feel like with those situations though, that sense of loneliness or being, I won't even say loneliness. Being a, well, for them I'm gonna say loneliness. For people like that, for people like who I was when I was like that, it's loneliness. You don't want to be lonely. You don't know how to be alone. And you know how to be lonely without your friend because your friend ain't sleeping with you. Your friend is not always there for your friend not having sex with you, which is, that plays a
That be
big
the main
part. That be the
part,
main
yeah.
part. So your friend's not doing what that person is doing or making you feel what that person is making you feel. So you are okay with not having that friend there because they're not always there in that way. That person, and for my experience, that person wasn't always there either. Like, it's like, bitch,
Yeah.
you literally got a
Yeah.
double-edged
So
sword
it
here.
really do. I think at the end of the day, everything still come down to you knowing yourself and
Mhm.
loving yourself
For sure.
and setting boundaries for yourself.
For sure.
And it's don't matter the relationship you have is gonna reflect, whether it's the relationship with your mom, your boyfriend, your
Mhm.
best friend,
Mhm.
whoever, is still gonna show like you have some insecurities in this area. You got some boundaries you need to build. You got some
For
walls you need
sure.
to put up. And it's a little area of codependency.
Mhm.
And it's an unhealthy one because girl, like it's 8 billion people in the world.
When I stepped outside and I realized that there were other niggas, mind you, I've been outside. I just didn't want to see those other niggas.
Yeah.
I had the wrong pair of glasses on, I guess. Cause baby,
yeah, for real. And then just think about, like, babe, you're in one city in one state.
Baby, all
There's
it took was that
52 states. There's so many cities in all these other states. Like,
fish.
Yeah.
Different kinds from different families. Like,
oh my god,
the fact that the world is big enough for people to move on from toxic situations.
When you realize, and then the type of niggas that's out there, like you be looking at a nigga like that nigga ain't on shit. Girl, stop doing that to these men, okay? I'm telling you, y'all be sitting there looking at literally the physical and not trying to get past that shell. I'm talking about what's inside the shell or what the shell carries, baby. You Y'all don't hear me though. I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna just say them for me. I'm gonna say them for me because y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all still want the flashy and the cars and the house and. Don't get me wrong. We do want them to have those things. Like I would love for a man to show up with those things, but I'm never Well, let me not say never. I no longer. What's the word? Help me.
Fancy.
not fancy.
You don't fancy those things?
No.
No.
No, like I do fancy those things. I want that man to have those things, but I'm not about to let that be like the reason why I'm not fucking with him. Because as a person who experienced hard times pretty often, as a person who is 30 years old just finding out who she is or still figuring out who she is and trying to, get settled in with her, that man can be going through those things too. And I'm not about to be like, oh, he don't have a car, so he's not a good man. That's dumb as hell.
Yep.
That's dumb as hell. I'm a great woman with no car. Okay?
Yeah, I feel like as long as you're not addressing everybody in the world as humans, you're gonna miss a lot of opportunities because you don't know how the person who can help you move on to your next journey is gonna show up. Is you can't pay attention to how it happened for this person. You can't pay attention to how it happened for celebrities. None of that shit. Like, everybody got their own, but just address everybody as humans and know, like, nobody is perfect. People fall off. People get back up. Like, you don't know where a person is at. Yep. You don't know where they going.
Yep.
And you have a conversation and you can figure all that shit out. Yep. If you have a conversation and you're speaking to listen and not to respond, you can literally get to know somebody in one conversation. And then that's when it's up to you whether that's what with you or I'm not. Literally. It's all up to you. But
that's a word.
Ooh,
like she said, y'all better clack it. That was a word, Busted. I feel that. Okay, so we're gonna get to the last question. So what does finally saying enough is enough usually look like to you guys? Is it one big breaking point or a collection of small things? Like,
I'm gonna go first this time.
Okay.
It's definitely a collection of small things for me. I don't want it to be like that no more. Yeah. So I don't know if in the midst of my transition it'll be different. But yeah, a collection of small things was my thing. Again, because I be laying in the fucking bed that I made and got tears on my pillows because I'm thinking about all this shit that I let pass. Like, girl, you late. You late with cutting this motherfucker off.
Should have
You fucking cut him off in 2003.
Okay. 2003.
But yeah, for me it'd be a collection of small things. I take mental notes and it don't even be on purpose. I'll be so in my business that somebody business will come to me when I ain't even asked. Like, I'm just chilling, doing my thing, minding my own business, and I would see something or notice something, and I wasn't trying to, but I do believe that a lot of the things that I have gotten through, that trauma has caused my muscle memories to be on standpoint with everybody, even when I'm physically not paying attention. My muscles are, my energy is, my higher self
that
is
muscle memory.
So I be catching stuff that I wasn't trying to catch. But yeah, I forgot for a second where I was going. I was thinking about a scenario in my head, like, damn, yeah, that happened that time with so and so. Remember? That's just me. Stop trying to come out while we up on this.
You got so much you thinking about one time. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm my own friend, and we do our own thing together. Me, myself, and I.
Okay.
And I'm not being funny. It just turned out to be funny. But me, myself, and I. So then I got my myself is up here. Amen and shit that I'm saying, like, yup, sure did. Right. You remember that time with Shaquita? Oh, yeah. Yup.
That bitch. Can't stand her.
I don't remember her.
So that's how I just lost my train of thought because,
Well,
I most definitely feel you on the collective of things. I'm the kind of person that's just like, if you willing to do something so petty to me, something so small to me, ain't no telling what else you would do to me. So hell yeah, I take that shit serious. Like, big shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna take it as big shit. But the little shit's like, come on, man, what the fuck? So hell yeah, I be on ass. I don't tolerate shit. And then like we were saying, it just goes back to from childhood. When I did used to tolerate shit, I just learned and grew, and just like hell nah.
Hell
Whether I
no.
had to use my words or
Heavens
actions
no.
or fighting.
Heavens no.
No, don't say heavens no.
Okay,
You said no.
Oh, heavens. Hell yeah. Hell no. God damn it.
Fuck
Hell
no.
no. Heavens yes. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
If you
I'm tipsy.
Rebel no. Something we need to wear.
No, rebel yes.
Rebel yes.
Rebel yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I just don't be fucking around. But then it's like, people try to get mad at you for being like that because you want to accept or tolerate the little fuck shit that they just
That's not
did.
your problem.
That is their problem.
That's
a
you
they
thing.
gotta work on.
Yep.
You need to work on you. You need to leave. You need to leave.
You need to leave.
You did say what does enough look like? How the fuck my thought come all the way back after this?
No, for real.
Because you need to leave.
No, for real.
Oh, my mom, you need to leave. And
For
that's
real.
where I'm at with I don't give a fuck who you is. You doing some fuck shit to me, you got one motherfucking time and you need to leave.
No, for real.
You gotta go. Depending on who you are, I might later on look, check into it. I give a motherfucker a second chance.
But the
now
best apology is change behavior. Because again, we talk about people who are
I
unaware.
agree.
Them kind of people you can give grace, but don't enable them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you did this, I didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if they like, oh shit, my bad, I didn't know, I'm not gonna do that shit again. You got them up here. Yeah, I decided to stop drinking because I don't like that I talk to you like that.
I know that's
like,
right.
Okay, okay. I can fuck with
it depends. I guess it depends on the person too, though. Some people you have, you interact with differently. So some people you probably like, I probably can't even talk to her or him.
Well, if you can't talk to them, then they need to leave.
That's the one that needs to leave.
That's the one that needs to leave.
So like what you were saying, like if you have a conversation with a person and they, you know what, my bad, I fucked up. Ooh, all right, cool. Now we back at where we started at. Mm-hmm. Cool. But some people you can't have that kind of conversation with because you know how they are as a person.
Can't, like she said, why the hell I can't have an honest conversation with you about you doing something that I'm not okay with? It's affecting me negatively, and I want you to be around, so I'm letting you know what you did. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, just if you don't want to be around, then cool, don't address it, don't do nothing about it. Just know you ain't gonna be around me. But if you want to be, if you know when somebody wants to fuck with you, they're going to make sure they don't hurt you again. And it talk is cheap. So yeah, actions is everything. Yes. But still, like somebody who don't want to hurt you, they're not going to do it on purpose. And if they do, they're going to apologize. They're going to change their behavior. But yeah, somebody who is a habitual feeling hurter. No.
Yeah. Get them out of there.
For real.
Get them out of here.
I'm always hurt.
You need to leave. Yeah.
You need to leave.
Well, for me, I will say, look, are you trying to take my mic? Sheesh. I was speaking here. Same collection of small things, small, shit. That was what I was accepting. I will let it build up, and then, ooh, baby, when I got to that explosion, that breaking point, it was bad. I don't want to feel that anymore. I don't want to feel that anymore. I don't like it. I don't like crashing out. We have a crash out culture thing going on right now. I don't want no parts in it. I've done that before. All of this stuff became
I did too.
So
Remember
big.
when I stole your car?
Yes. Oh, she stole my car twice. She stole my car twice.
One time,
but she's still here. Look,
right?
You know why she's still
here?
Listen, you know why she's still here? Because we were able to have those conversations, and we were able to get through it. And like she said, change behavior is the best apology. Like, and not that she did anything to where it's just like, I'm never fucking with her again. This bitch didn't. It was just the fact, like, hey, sis.
Yeah, it's not that. Some people
steal my car again.
Can be so fake.
Can I just
No,
know
but
when you're gonna
the
take the
second
car?
time, no, but the second time I stole it, the second time I stole it, I definitely was upset with her.
she was mad at
But
me.
the first time I stole it, it wasn't intentional. I was dealing with my my toxic acceptance
That's funny.
person.
And guess what? We wasn't even friends like that the first time she stole my car. I had every right to be like, why is this bitch even in my car still? What the fuck? Why did I even give the bitch my car? Like, it could have been that, but nope. We just always knew we were for each other.
Yep.
That's supposed to be.
Damn, that was how old was my baby? Because I was getting diapers.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah, she never came
My son
back.
gonna be 14 on Monday.
She didn't show. She went to
I
go get
did.
diapers and I didn't know where she was. She was
I went to go fight with my BD. That's what I did. That's no, that was how old was I? My son gonna be 14. My son was in diapers.
Yeah.
That was a long time
That was a
ago.
long time
My
ago.
son daddy don't even he ain't even here no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that we was just saying that's how long we done been around each other.
Yeah.
We actually met when we was 9, but
we've been around longer than that. And the crazy thing is, it's everything. We'll tell you guys about that in the later episodes.
yeah,
but
we could talk about genuine friendships because we done graduated to
and
sisters.
we can give advice to these bitches because y'all always asking about friends. Y'all need help. Y'all really need some help on how to be friends.
Yeah, I get scared to brag and shit. Like, you know what? Because
we can brag on each other. We at
I
that
know
point we can brag.
In
the beginning, we were scared.
That's that friend trauma. Yep. We gotta save that. We don't save it.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna say that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was a great conversation, guys. I think that we touched a lot of points.
Yeah,
many
we
different
did. That was
perspectives.
real successful.
Yeah.
Yep, we
I'm
did
proud
that.
of us.
I am too.
I think it was the cheers.
The what?
Raising the vibration.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think it was our pre-shift meeting on the floor outside.
Let's do the ramble clap. I'll do it with
you. You gonna clap that ass?
Hey, edit that shit up out there.
No, keep that.
Clapping no ass.
Keep that. But we gonna do that once we close out. So he gonna clap that ass when we close out.
No, I'm not trying to
clap that ass when we close out. Hey.
No.
Clap that ass when you close out. Clap that ass when you close out. Say clap that ass when you close out. Clap that ass when you close out.
My bad. Okay. So yes, we don't have much time for the knockout perspective, which is great actually. But if you guys ever want to like write in and give us something to give you guys some advice about or opinions, I would say opinions, not advice, because I don't like giving advice. I like giving opinions. But on friendship, I will give y'all advice on that because I have a successful friendship and it graduated to sisterhood, and you bitches need to make it to that level. So anything else is going to be my opinion. And you guys can write us on Rebel Rounds Podcast on IG, or you can email us at rebelroundspodcast@gmail.com. That is rebelroundspodcast@gmail.com. You guys have anything to say for that segment right there? It's the knockout perspective.
I just want to tell people I am finna give some advice. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's important. I said it already, but I want to say it again. Address people as humans, okay? And not as the person with the money, the person with the brains, the person with the kids, the person without the kids.
The person with the fat
ass. Okay?
Fat
Don't
ass.
attach physical stuff to people when it comes to dealing with them. Deal with them as humans because you too are a human. So, learn how to deal with yourself, and then you'll know how to navigate and deal with other humans when you encounter them. And it'll really help, like, take down a lot of bullcrap because we're not here to criticize y'all. We here to put the eyes on ourselves and show ourselves the things that we are dealing with that is influencing how we go on about our daily lives. So, yeah, that's all I got to say for today.
That is great advice. What about you?
We're gonna just close it out with not tolerating anything from anybody, regardless if it's nobody. You are your own person. You shouldn't have to just tolerate anything from anybody because of who they are or what the relationship you have with this person, whether it's your child, your woman, your man, your parent. You don't have to tolerate that.
That's
You
right.
don't. You are your own person,
That's
especially
right.
when you become a grown adult, because ain't nobody gonna watch after you like you.
Mm-hmm.
You are the master of your own abilities. You create
Okay,
your own
Jody.
reality.
That's his favorite movie, he said. He said that.
I didn't say it, but you know it.
Today I begin a new life
Okay.
where I'm the master of my own abilities. And today will be a great and beautiful day.
I'll say.
You knocking the mic over. That nigga dropped the mic. Okay, so last segment is Rebel Roundup, and I'm going to actually, we have this thing called the Urban Guardian. I just threw that in there today. And that's where we give a shout out to somebody who is not expecting it for what they do in the community. And I have someone that I seen come across my news feed a couple times on Facebook. Her name is Anna Knox on Facebook. ANNAKNOX. She was offering rides to kids who she did not like seeing miss school. So she was giving them rides. I don't know if she's still doing it because she was shared. We're not friends on Facebook. So if anybody watched this and y'all friends with Anna Knox, go ahead and tag her in the comments because we want to give her a great big round of applause. Woo!
She said a guardian angel.
There we go. I am delayed today. But yes, thank you for what you're doing, and we appreciate you. And if anybody knows anybody that's doing something in the community, y'all can also send share their post or whatever they're doing in the community, share it to Rebel Rounds. We would appreciate that because we love to send out flowers.
That's right.
And then also Rebel Rounds will be looking for an additional guest host because we have people doing things and we need our third person. We're going to need our third person. Someone is going to be moving to the background and they're going to be helping out in the background. So we need a third person. So if you are looking to be an additional host on Rebel Rounds, reach out to us on IG at Rebel Rounds Podcast or on Facebook at Rebel Rounds or on Gmail at rebelroundspodcast@gmail.com. Thank you. And then also guests. We want guests. If you are a rebel, but also contributing in some way in the community, or hey, if you just ruffling feathers, we would like you on the show. And you can reach out to us at Rebel Rounds on Facebook, Rebel Rounds Podcast on IG, or rebelroundspodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, that is about it. Thank you guys for watching and continue to support.
Stay black, y'all.
Stay black for sure.
And colored. Some of us aren't black, so